Hello Capricorn, and welcome to your May 2022 reading. So I meditated on your energy and what Spirit wanted to talk to you about. Right here at the beginning of the month, I have the moon with an Ace of Wands and the Page of Pentacle. Page of Pentacle would be like a solid concrete offer, something you can plant and grow, with the Ace of Wands that, you know, has that potential of passion, energy, drive in it. The moon is there though. So that means that when this offer comes, or when you have it, you have absolutely no information about it. The only thing you can do is rely on your inner guts, on your intuition, on what the invisible, the moon, your feminine instinct, or call it like you want, is going to tell you. That's why after I have the Hermit, which is the character that follows his inner light. I don't see in advance what's happening at all, you know, because his light is not shining a year in advance. It's only shining the few next step and the few next step. And so you're embarking on this, but there's going to be a lot of unknown around it. Can I trust it? Look inside. Part of you may freak out. Part of you is telling you, no, it's okay, you can trust it. And you go on like this. And here, at the end of the month, I have the Knight of Pentacle, the Empress, and the Five of Pentacle. That Five of Pentacle, this is what you're going to be fighting inside of you. That state of being or concept or belief that the universe is somewhere where we suffer, where we lack, where we sacrifice, or we are sacrificed, where we have a hard time investing in ourselves. Right beside the Empress that would never live the Five of Pentacle here. Because the Empress is ruled by Venus. She's unconditional love and abundance. Abundance being a two-way street, in the sense that she will allow abundance within herself and give abundance after, but never making herself in a position where she would lack. It is a flow. So here, it's like for the continuity of this pentacle to grow, this aspect will have to be addressed. Under our moon here, with the Page of Pentacle and the Ace of Wands, I have the Ace of Pentacle and the Five of Cups. And under that, the Wheel of Fortune. So what we know is that in that process, what you are going to understand through this extra pentacle, and of course it can be something solid and concrete for a lot of you, and for another bunch of you, that Ace of Pentacle is there to come and balance your inner Five of Pentacle, so that you can, that extra value, that leveling up in the way that your interface with reality, the way, you know, your four senses, your five senses, or the four elements and spirit there, and what creates this reality, bring it to a balanced place. Because right now it's like there's a lot of sadness, inner sadness, that maybe is kind of making this whole process not as smooth as it should be. And the fact that we have the Wheel of Fortune under, that tells me that that energy is right there waiting for you to understand something, to bring and change your karma. Okay? Under the Hermit, there we have the King of Swords and the Seven of Pentacles. Five of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles. They are like the two distortions between the six, where it is balance, where we are receiving abundance, and so on, in a balanced way. Seven of Pentacles. This is almost like, oh, you know what? I've worked, I've put energy so much, didn't get any fruits. I've been waiting for a long time. And if that King of Swords is your belief, of course, that any pentacle you take will end up being a loss. That garden needs water. That garden needs love. Okay? Under that, we have the Queen of Pentacle. So it's directly linked. See, Empress, Five of Pentacle, Queen of Pentacle. It's your self-worth here. That inner knowing that you can accomplish whatever you want. That you have what it takes. That you'll be supported and you already possessed what it takes. Again, the Queen of Pentacle would not have this energy within her unless she's reversed. So unless she doesn't believe in her worth, okay? And so that's probably why here under the Empress and all of that, we have the Six of Cups and the Five of Wands. So if you do take that wand, we're going to get the Six of Wands. That's beautiful. But if we want things to change, your self-worth here, the readjustment of this has to happen so that you can water your garden with pure, beautiful heart chakra water and stop being all conflicted. Five. About your growth, your expansion, your Capricorn. So, okay, let's clarify this. I call upon the divine. I call upon the light. I call upon the Holy Spirit. Help me clarify this reading for Capricorn for the month of May 2022. May 2022. All right, show me that moon with that Page of Pentacle and the Ace of Wands. Moon, where is the moon? There. And the moon card on top of it is, it's an eclipse, and we do have an eclipse right at the beginning of the month. All right, Ace of Cups. There's a lot of signs that have aces, like if, you know, we're at the beginning of a new year and there's this fresh energy here. Ace of Pentacle, Ace of Wands, Ace of Cups, Capricorn. This is beautiful. And this is with your King of Swords and the Pope. So this is asking for your discernment, for how to, for you to apply cosmic intelligence, discernment, morality of what you're going to elect or banish, integrity, decision in your decision here with the insight of cosmic intelligence. Pope, King of Swords, and of course we have like an Ace of Cups here, because there is water that is needed in your garden. It's like you've been waiting for a long time, and that is something inside of you that is kind of obvious here. Let's look at the Hermit. What is the Hermit saying? Emperor. how you're going to deal with this. We have the Pope and the Emperor. This is really, because you do rule the 10th house of ambition, masculine energy, your goals and things like that. So if that process had a lot of sorrow, grievings, efforts with no fruits for a while now, this month you're going to see what needed to be adjusted. And it wasn't in the masculine energy here, because we have the Pope and the Emperor right away. It's the moon, it's the divine feminine within you, of what she allows. So the Emperor can work like a madman if he's not in harmony with the Empress. It's always going to give empty results, and vice versa. So because the Empress is the connection with the divine that allows, and here allows abundance, allows support, allows fruitfulness in the Queen of Pentacle. And if she's handicapped like this, if that's her belief, that's the Emperor can work like a madman, he will always get that result. Let's look at and it's kind of getting clear to you exactly. 10 of Swords. You're getting it at the end of the month, this. And it is the month of Taurus. Taurus is ruled by Venus. Taurus is represented by, Venus also is ruled by Venus. Second house of my worth. 10 of Swords. And here, King of Wands. King of Swords, King of Wands. Affecting the moment that you get it. That's why your energy, your willpower, how you're going to bring yourself out there, Capricorn, is going to be completely different. Because it's kind of, you're going to be able to pinpoint your Achilles heel this month. Let's look at that Pentacle with the 5 of Cups. Ooh. 7 of Swords. See how it was affecting you. 8 of Swords. 9 of Swords. 7, 8, 9. Because, and here I have the 9 of Cups, but of course that when we have 8 of Swords, 9 of Swords, 7 of Swords, 5 of Cups, we're not standing in a content place. This guy would have absolutely no problem taking that Pentacle and flying with it. But this guy that holds on the old sadnesses of the lost pentacles, the lost efforts, the lost, that this brings more anxiety, fear, mental prison on how to deal with that than anything else. That's why that King of Swords is essential here. And the Pope, let's look at the Wheel of Fortune, because there's an understanding this month that is actually going to change that pattern. Chariot. Ace of Swords. I'm not surprised. And here we have, is there something else? It seems heavy. There it is. Okay. 4 of Swords. Healing. Of course, that Ace of Swords is going to make you understand and start healing. I'm just going to put some back here. 2 of Cups and Strength. It could be when it comes to your projects. It could be when it comes to your relationships also. Because there seems to be this mix of cups and pentacles here that were suffering and that affected your swords. And strength here, it's the capacity to rise above rise above our story, rise above the patterns we took, our, behaviorism, how we react in things, and be more into our higher self. But clearly, there's one heck of a understanding about what is happening inside Moon, Ace of Sword. And so, King of Sword and the Seven of Pentacle, you're going to understand why your efforts did not give the fruits that you thought, and why there was so much anxiety all around it. And we have the repeat of the Empress and the Queen of Pentacle. And we know that it's because your Empress and your Queen of Pentacle were reversed. Let's made you juggle. Okay? And that's Jupiter in Capricorn. But when Capricorn is not in its best, okay, so he has a hard time expanding because he's holding on to two completely different aspects, or that is feminine and is masculine is juggling here because they're not balanced. Look at your Queen of Pentacle. So Capricorn, you're going to look at your divine feminine within yourself. I was talking about the Two of Pentacle, and they probably pulled it out. Maybe some of you were like, where did she get the Two of Pentacle? There it is, Two of Pentacle. And as you see, and here I have the Hangman with it, because you're going to see this from another angle. Oh my God, it's not a question of how my masculine is acting out there, doing things, and the wands and the swords, okay? Yes, of course, the swords here, King of Swords, your masculine had to, readjust all of that. But he had to learn to start listening to his inner, and that's what makes him wise, to his inner truth, his inner alignment, discernment, truth. And the thing is that this is where you're going to notice how a lot of your beliefs were distorted because your divine feminine was reversed. That means having a hard time allowing abundance. You were kind of fighting against yourself. So when you were manifesting, here, Five of Pentacles, Five of Cups. Cups and Pentacles are the feminine elements. And so your own Queen of Pentacle affected by that. And so you can see here, that should be balanced like this, not like that. One is trying to overcompensate for the other one, and that is what creates disbalance. And we have a hard time receiving our dues. Those, the emotions go up and down, and these boats, they can't come to shore with waves like this. So that's why here, that Six of Cups, that's attaining a beautiful balance of water. That's what we want. We want a Six of Pentacle, a Six of Cup, a Six of Swords, or an Ace of Swords. Of course, you're going through the 10. You got your Ace, and a Six of Wands, because that Ace of Wands plus that 5 is going to make 6. Acknowledgement, success, coming back from that past karma. It's done. Let's look at that Six of Cups. And there's a whole thing where there is Chariot with it, because that's what is going to bring success. The Sun on the Moon, and here I have the Nine of Pentacle with it, and you will see that on the Nine of Pentacle they drew a woman, because it is that inner knowing, inner, not outer appearance or actions or whatever, inner knowing, feminine, of one's worth, capacities, baggage, richness, and so on. So this in the Moon, and here we have the Sun, and we have the Sun, the High Priestess, and Judgment. one heck of a callback of rising a vibration of divine feminine here. Empress and High Priestess. The sun shining on this because the vibration of your divine feminine is going to rise at the end of the month here. So that's going to make your investments much easier. A lot less pushing on the willpower to bring you forward. And here is the Ace of Wands. So in a way here, those two last little cards, I see them more as a, because here we have the Wheel of Fortune and the Ace of Sword. I get what was this balance with my divine feminine, what made me Four of Pentacle and Five of Wands. This is gonna, because we have the Sun, the you know, Judgment, High Priestess, Empress, all of this, and the Moon, Sun, Moon, all of this. It's like bringing things to a clarity in this huge spiritual understanding. It's like you won't be working, putting efforts against yourself, like fighting against yourself in order to move forward. You see what I mean? That's gonna make your Emperor's job a lot easier, Capricorn. So on this, I'm sending you all my love and light. I'm gonna call this allow, because it's all a question of allowing, because your worth is going to be bigger, therefore you're going to allow to receive and have things more easy and be more supported and so on. Okay, so allow. On that, thank you for watching, sharing, commenting. Please subscribe to help grow the channel. If you want a private reading, the description is below. You write to me, I write to you back. If you see my phone number, a phone number in the comments, it's not me. I would never put information in the comments. It's somebody else, unknown. And also thank you for the ones of you who gave donations. It helps more than you think. And of course, on the new moon, I do a little ceremony to ask the universe to give you back. And there's one tonight, tomorrow, depending on when you get that. And another one at the end of the month. But this one here is with an eclipse on top of it in Taurus. So that eclipse here, that, you know, speaks a lot on the moon, making this obvious, because you can see that it's the moon and the sun is behind. This is an eclipse also. I think you're gonna get it this month. All right, have an amazing month of May, Capricorn, and I'll see you next month